Hello everyone, and in this video we'll be studying Dust of Snow, the poem from your English textbook First Flight of Class 10. This is a very small poem but with a very great and deep meaning in it. So let's start. At first I'll read the poem for you. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of the day I had rued. So yes, that's all was the poem, and now I'll tell you the meaning of it. One day, poet was very upset and very depressed. He came and sat down under a hemlock tree, and this hemlock tree is a type of poisonous tree with some white flowers on it. And in this poem, hemlock tree signifies death. So the poet was very upset and depressed. He came and he sat under the hemlock tree. And then from there a crow came flying and he sat on the branch of that hemlock tree and he shook that branch, and because of which from the branch some dust of snow, so dust of snow in the sense, the small tiny dust particles of snow came and fell on the poet who was sitting under the hemlock tree. And here crow also signifies black color and depression and all bad stuff related to that. And again, it was winter season, and winter season also signifies cold bodies and death. So everything negative approach is taken in this poem. We'll see why. So first, let's see the meaning. The crow came, he sat on the branch and he shook the branch, because of which some dust of snow came and fell on the poet who was sitting under the hemlock tree. But this small act of dust of snow falling on that poet has changed his heart. And because of that act, his mood got completely changed, and the other part of the day that he had rued before, the first half of the day that he had rued, because rued means ruined completely, because as he was upset and depressed, of course he would have not enjoyed his life. And now poet says that this small act of falling of dust of snow has changed my heart completely, and now I'm in another fresh mood, and now I have to save the other half of the day that I have already ruined the half of the part. Now another half of the day which is left, I have to enjoy that completely. So this was the meaning of poem, and now I'll tell you. Here poet has used hemlock tree, crow and winter season. These all things signify death and negativity. So why has poet used all these things? Instead of crow, he could take peacock. It's such a beautiful bird. Instead of winter, he could take spring season. But why has he done like this? Poet wants to tell us that how much ever negativity is there around you, you're surrounded by negative thoughts, but always there is something hidden in all small things, and these small incidents can change your life, can change your mood. So you have to always be attentive and always have a positive thought and hope in yourself. So let's read the summary once more. Once, poet was sitting under the hemlock tree, and a crow came, sat on the branch of the tree, and he shook the branch, because of which some dust of snow fell on the poet who was sitting under the hemlock tree. And that small act of falling of dust of snow has changed the poet's mood completely, and now the half of the day is left for him and he's going to enjoy that life. So now the last part we'll talk about the rhyme scheme and the poetic devices used in the poem. Firstly, the theme of the poem is that any small incident can change your day or change your life. Secondly, the rhyme scheme used here is AB, AB and CD, CD respectively. You can see in the poem. Then the poetic devices used is enjambment. The whole poem is itself one line, so that's enjambment. And then fifth and seventh line we have alliteration. Fifth line we have HH sound twice, and in seventh line we have SS sound twice. Then we have symbolism. As we said, the hemlock tree, crow, and the winter season symbolizes death and all the negative things. So yes, now we have come to an end of this chapter, this poem Dust of Snow, and I hope you've understood all the concepts very clearly. We'll meet you with the next chapter in the next video. Thank you.